Hey legends, spring has sprung and the deer are deep in the mulch. They're also down feeding on the river flats. My friend's freezer is empty and the plan is to get out there, shoot a deer, feeding on some fresh spring grass and fill his freezer up. So let's hit the trail and go find some deers for the freezer. On this trip we're trying out a different kind of bullet from the ones in previous videos. This is the Nosler AccuBond Long Range. Ballistic coefficient 6.5, 142 grain. These are a bonded bullet, which means the copper on the outside is chemically fused to the lead core, but these being the LRs are designed so that they expand at lower velocities. So I guess that's because they've got this deep hollow point with a ballistic tip over the top. So I guess the idea is that when that hits an animal, that's going to push in. This thin jacket is going to allow it to expand pretty well, and thicker jacket at the back here, so it's going to penetrate really well. They're a very aerodynamic looking bullet. Here's what they look like loaded up in the Creedmoor. You could run these in a PRC or a 6.5 Swede. I think PRC would be the ultimate actually. These ones are pushing at 26.95 or so. Hand loads are done. Now it's time to go and try them out, get a deer, and share with you the results so you can work out whether these are the type of projectiles that you would like to use yourself. We spotted a couple of animals that evening, but nothing within range, so we got to bed and made a plan to start really early in the morning. Up super early, we spotted a deer down on the river flats and waited really patiently for probably half an hour or more, but no shot presented unfortunately. Then, pretty randomly, a deer showed up from that same vantage point and presented a shot for just a split second. Luckily I was on it. It was within range that I didn't even need to dial. It was just point and shoot. Game over.
Oh, I can see the other one. I see them.
Almost straight away, that shot disturbed the deer that we were lined up on at the start. Turned out there were two deer up there, and they started heading up and away from us, up and into a clearing.
I'm recording. They're moving. You see them? He's broadside. Top one. He's gone right up into the clearing. You see him? He's moving. The other one's coming on. They're moving. Can you see them? Come on, bro.
Just need to go broadside.
Yep. The bottom one's broadside.
It's the bush.
Oh, yeah. Yep, top one. You got this, bro. Come on, bro.
I just need it to stop.
Yes. You hit him, but he's gone. They're both gone.
Just get a visual on that spot.
Yep. I've recorded it all. You definitely hit him.
I have it good.
Yep.
That's what I expect from these bullets.
Yep.
Is they just punch right through and the animal comes quick. Oh, dude, I can't believe it. Did you stumble upon it? Wow. It's big. Oh.
Pulled down quite a bit, which is when you're tracking how slow you have to go.
Yeah, wow. There's a full blood trail that we missed.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't been hit at all.
Cool.
See the lush new coat coming through underneath. Really red. Epic. Very good. So, the ABLR 6.5mm. What are my thoughts? It worked pretty good. It definitely punches through the animal. It left a really good blood trail that you could definitely follow if you had a dog or were better at tracking than me. Yeah, so it definitely punches through and exits, which means I don't think it's dumping all of its energy in the animal. And therefore, it seems like the animal tends to run quite a long way if you don't take out the shoulders. The bullets definitely hold together. You don't find fragments anywhere in the meat. They almost act more like a copper projectile, but they open up decently well. I'll show a couple of videos and stuff of the ABLR on some other hunts. So this one here, the deer was shot at 150 meters and it ran a long way, probably about 80 meters or more. It left a good blood trail, but if this was in the bush, like thick stuff, man, it would have been very difficult to find. This is where I feel like the match bullet just works so much better because in my experience with them, it just hits them and they just stop moving. So yeah, the ABLR, great for meat saving and great in open country where you can track them really well, but in the bush, I'd prefer something that is going to make it really easy to find. You might have seen in previous videos, we've been using this stuff here. This is the ELD match, and man, this stuff works. It's so good. This punches way above its weight. Like, look at the size of that. It's a tiny little bullet compared to the 6.5 Creedmoor. And if you watch those videos, you'll just see how effective that little 223 ELD match is. So next step is to try some match projectiles in the 6.5. I was using the tipped Game King Sierra in the 308. That stuff was awesome. Definitely knocked animals over a lot better than the AccuBond long range. Yeah, hopefully you found this helpful. To summarize completely, I feel like the ABLR is great, not so much for longer range, but for closer range. It's a bonded bullet. It holds together. It's not going to blow up on the shoulder of an animal. That's what I've found so far. I think I'll probably, use that ABLR for heavier bodied animals like stags that have got a bit of mud and stuff over their shoulder and big pigs. But I think I'm going to have to keep experimenting because I don't think they are my go-to everything bullet. I just don't think they are forgiving enough. In that the match, that really breaks apart. If the shot is suboptimal, it is going to still do a whole lot of damage because that bullet is really breaking apart. With the ABLR, you have to be absolutely on your game. Thanks for watching. As always, I am keen to hear about your experiences and try and learn from everyone on here. I'm just figuring it out as I go and trying to record what I've learnt. If this has been helpful, hit subscribe, really helps, and see you in the hills.